Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mocha Latte Fitness. I'm Harvey, and if you hear that bubbling noise, that's my fish tank. I swear I'm going to clean it okay. My fish tank is not always green. I just had algae just take over it and just been super busy, but I swear I'm going to clean it. I'm a better fish keeper than allowing super green algae in my tank like that. Anywho, so recently I met with my social worker. She's pretty cool. She was very pretty. I have to point that out. Very, very pretty. Anywho, very insightful. I've actually got some homework that I have to complete. It's this. Social work, emotional, lifestyle change diary. If you didn't know it, I live in Ontario, Canada. So if any American listeners are listening, I have no idea what the process is before you go through bariatric surgery, but in Canada we have to meet with a social worker, dietitian, a doctor, a nurse, pre-surgery class, so on and so forth. So this current form thingy, I need to write about my current behavioral transition. So write about lifestyle changes you have been making, what changes have been easy, what changes have been hard, what have you been doing to help yourself overcome the challenges you are facing, what makes the lifestyle changes, with making the lifestyle changes. Then something called self-talk. Basically, it's about, like, instead of using negative or, I guess, passive-aggressive thoughts and talk about yourself, you need to be more positive. And, whatever that looks like, and kind of encouraging yourself. Because, yeah, it's nice to hear encouragement from others and those around you, but it's more of how you think of yourself that's really going to impact your progress and how you do with the bariatric surgery. Like, yeah, you lose some weight, but then 5 years, 10 years down the road, you're back to where you started from, back to your current weight. But yeah, I'm really excited. It kind of sucks, though, because I have to, first, I think I'm meeting in the new year. So the first week of January, I'm meeting the social worker, the dietitian first, and then the second week of January, meeting the social worker. So meeting the social worker, that'll be my second time, and if she feels like I have progressing properly, is the word I'm looking for, she will clear me, and then that's all that's left to clear me is the dietitian. I had my nutrition class, like I said in my previous videos, so I'm meeting with the dietitian for the first time. It's unlikely that I will get cleared the first time meeting her, but you never know. My issue with eating is I skip breakfast. I've been purposely trying to eat breakfast now lately. It's not that I hate breakfast, just I forget and you get busy. I feel fine. I don't feel hungry, so I'm just going to skip breakfast. But that's not a good thing to do. It causes me to snack and eat junky food later. So if I'm eating better breakfast, I'm not as hungry when dinner comes around. And I'm not gorging myself, what a weird word, gorging myself full of food. But yeah, so dietitian, and it's kind of nerve-wracking because I'm actually getting closer to surgery. I feel like before the end of the winter time is when I would have my surgery. Because like I said, the social worker will be my second visit with her, and there's a big chance that I will be cleared. As long as I'm progressing well, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get cleared because there's nothing really crazy going on. And then the dietitian, 80% of people have to have a secondary follow-up with the dietitian, so be interesting. Oh, what sucks, I have to do a food diary 2 weeks before I meet with her, and if you know what's coming up, Christmas is coming up, so that's gonna kind of suck, because Christmas, all the good yummy food, all the yummy desserts and stuff like that. People normally just like the Cookie Monster, like all throughout Christmas. So I think it's gonna be a real test for me. If I could eat healthy, show good eating habits through Christmas, I actually have a really good chance of, I think in my opinion, being cleared by the dietitian. So for me, it's more of a growing up. You use food. A lot of people use food as a coping mechanism. You eat food when you're happy. You eat food when you're sad. You eat food at events, right? Food is really based on our emotions, holidays, and so on and so forth, right? So my issue is finding a better way to cope. social worker talked about that many people, if they can't eat food as a coping mechanism anymore, they switch to other habits or addictions. Some bad, some turn to drugs and alcohol, smoking, and things like that. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I've already been thinking about that. Different ways to cope instead of eating sweets. I don't know. I could expand my aquarium hobby. Thought about that. All people have addictions. It's just what you're addicted to, right? Some people are addicted to work. Some people are addicted to going out partying. Some people are addicted to having those little, those little small miniature trains. I know a couple people. Those are actually I like trains, but yeah. Anywho, so I'm really excited for what's going to come forward, and the next video I will probably post will be sometime in the new year, probably after I meet with the dietitian and see what she says, and then a week later I'll post about the social worker and see what's going on from there. All right, folks, you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See ya.